January came along and I had Goofy. I signed up for it, so I thought, okay, I asked the doctor, can I at least go on vacation and try maybe the half marathon and give up the full, or just try. And again, walking most of it. And see, with the PICC line, you can't move your arms. So when you're normally running, you're swinging your arms like in front of you to help. And I had to keep them basically by my side like that. And I was just praying no one would bump into me with the PICC line right here. I mean, I had it covered. I can insert a picture where you'll see the little cover over it, but it was difficult. So the half marathon, it came and I hit the wall at mile 2 and I was almost in tears, but I forced myself to finish it that day, and it took forever. I don't care, but I finished it, and I was really terrified for the next day being a full marathon of hitting the mile at 2 with the half. How am I going to do on the full? And so the next day came and I just decided, you know what, God, this is yours. I give it to you, and I'm going to take it step by step, mile by mile, and if I have to just give up, I did what I could, and we'll see. And by God's strength, I was able to finish and get my Goofy medal, get my half marathon medal. Oh my goodness, that was emotional. That was emotional, getting that and overcoming this and thinking I can overcome this Lyme and it's not going to take me down. But you got to be smart with it too, that you're not going to injure yourself. And I remember, if you watch my full video, you'll see at mile 2-ish, I looked pretty sick, pale and covered in sweat and just not doing so great, but I made it. So after that, I had to do another trip for work to Universal Studios, and I still had the PICC line then, and then I had to have them send the medicine to me. And then after that, I got it removed in February, finally. And I think I went back on the doxy for a little bit. And then, I was doing research, just thinking, this isn't really helping me. I had energy on the Rosef, and I want to go back on that. Don't want to deal with the pain of the PICC line, but I had energy on it. I did some research, and Yolanda Hadid, who is a celebrity, went to Sophia Health Institute, and she said that changed her with the Lyme disease. It really helped. So she saw Dr. Klinghardt, who is basically the top specialist with Lyme disease from Germany, and he had it himself, and he is excellent. Highly recommend him. So I went to Sophia Health Institute in April. I first called them to see if I'd be a good candidate and how much it would cost and all that. And then I had my dad take me, and it is in Woodinville, Washington, near Seattle, and just a gorgeous area. We went in April 2016, and I highly recommend, if you do go out there, that you have that emotional support with you. So I was so excited that my dad came with me, because the things you go through. They focus on the 5 levels of healing from Dr. Klinghardt, and it's a holistic place. So I had to do a lot of treatments when I was there, like therapy, massage. They'd stick needles in your head, in your stomach, and your just things like acupuncture almost. It did help. I also had to they had a lot of metal, and they could sense with the cavities I had with the silver. So I had to get them replaced with a holistic dentist with natural, basically. So I don't have any silver in my mouth anymore. That scarred me from the dentist though. I must say that, because on the last day at the dentist, he had to put a gas mask on me to calm me down. So that was bad. But we won't think about that, because Lyme disease can ruin your teeth. Unfortunately, it just does a lot. It really doesn't. It's like, why in the world can this one little tick do this much harm to you? It's crazy. And they also did IV treatments and like colonics, foot baths. I'm trying to think what else. Lymph massages, just a bunch of things. And then I went on a bunch of supplements, and I returned in October 2016 and October 2017. And being at home, I had to do phone conversations with them. I also had to do iron transfusions to get my iron back up because I used to be anemic, and then that came back I think in 2017, and no, 2018 I had to do that. And they really focus on your nutrition. You see a nutritionist. I was already gluten-free and following the Tone It Up nutrition plan, which really worked for me, but I also had to give up dairy. I had to really cut down on the meat. I noticed red meat kills my stomach, so I'll have it once in a while, but I really shouldn't because it's just not worth the pain. Also, they wanted me to cut out on whole grains and try the keto, which is just, the first trip is just so overwhelming, all the information they're telling you. And it's like this, and this, and this, and this, and you can't have your cell phone in your bed, or you have to put on airplane mode because the transmissions or the toxic, the energy, the wave is hard to explain, but if you look it up, you'll understand. Also, they want you to have like a canopy over your bed to help protect you from Wi-Fi and internet and all that. So I do not have that, but I need to invest in that someday. Maybe I'll get better sleep if I do have that. But I do put my phone on airplane mode to help me at night, so it's not near me with internet or Wi-Fi. Hardest part of this being an autoimmune invisible disease is people don't see. They just see what's on the outside. They don't see what you are going through on the inside. And it's so painful when people always say to you, they don't realize it's painful, but they're like, oh, you look fine. You must be feeling a lot better. You look fine. You have makeup on. Most of the days, this is how I look at home. I have no makeup on, don't have my hair done. I just don't have the energy to do it. And I've come a long way because back in the day, I had to do hair and makeup before going outside. Now it's like, I really, if I can go outside, I'm going outside. I don't care. But this disease it's tough. You do not know what people are going through, the pain they are going through inside. I try to put my best foot forward. It's hard sometimes. Like napping, I never used to nap, and then with the Lyme disease, I have to at least get a nap, ideally once a day. Some days I try not to, and I feel really fatigued at the end of the day, so I know I pushed it without doing the nap. But it took me over a year and a half to get back to driving. Yeah, that was scary. I had the brain fog that comes with the Lyme disease. You feel like if you get behind the wheel, you don't know where you are or where you're going, and it's a very real feeling, and it's scary. I try to play Sudoku on my phone every night, or just any games to help my mind, just to do anything to help my mind with that. One of the most painful things I've been through is the joint pain. I've wanted to cut my legs off with a saw before, and one of the doctors, like a rheumatoid arthritis doctor, said, why do you want to do that? And I just thought, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Seriously. And I've had other people with Lyme or autoimmune issues, and they said the same thing, that they just want to cut their legs off or their arms off with the joint pain, and it's just so painful. People don't understand that. And it's so numbing at times. It's just, you can't do anything. It's paralyzing pain. It's so bad. And especially for me, it's worse during winter or cold weather. So if I could go back to Florida, I am trying. I'd love to move back. I used to live down there, and I think if I moved back, it'd be a more positive atmosphere with it being sunny and just a lot warmer year-round versus Virginia. Thank goodness it's already May, so it is warm. I'm in shorts sitting on the deck, and it's in the 70s, so it's beautiful out. And for me, the sunshine really helps cheer me up. Just getting sun, being in the warm weather, getting out really helps. So for me, the last time I went to Sophia was in October 2017, And then my doctor unfortunately left. I'm not sure what happened, but she left in June of last year. So I have not been back because the cost is so much. It is very expensive. Supplements alone are very expensive, and for me it's expensive because it's flying me and my dad out to Seattle and then lodging for a week or 2 weeks at a time. The first trip we did 2 weeks, and then the other 2 were a week on those trips. So that does add up. Food, all that, rental car, it does add up. And then the appointments, especially to see Dr. Klinghardt, that is very expensive for one appointment with him. It wasn't where I could see him the first visit, it's where I saw him the second trip. They highly recommend you see your normal doctor at Sophia, then you see him. So maybe that's changed, but that's the way it was. So it's very expensive. I'm hoping to get back out there, but I'm not sure when. So it's been bad. I haven't been taking all my nutrition supplements like I should. I really need to get back on that, and partly that's because last year I was dealing with stomach issues and I had to have my gallbladder removed, so I didn't want to mix that in with getting the gallbladder removed. And then I didn't know what I could eat with the gallbladder. It was giving me a lot of issues, and then when you get it removed, it's trying to learn what you can eat again that won't give you issues. And recently I've been dealing with a lot of stomach issues again, and it's like, are you kidding me? And I'm just trying to focus on the diet. Faster way to fat loss, I think it's called, or where you diet. It's where you fast during certain hours, and that's supposed to help. Also, the keto diet's supposed to help. It's a lot to take on at once, so wish me luck. I don't know if I'm going to try it, but I'm hoping to, and see if that really makes a difference. I need to get back on the supplements, and one thing I started last year, June 1st, I started doing a mile a day for Streaking with the Cool Kids, and you can walk or run it. And I'm a little determined at times. So the morning of the surgery, I had my gallbladder out July 3rd last year, and I got a 6 a.m. walk, and I thought, okay, this is going to be the last walk of this streak because then I'm not going to be able to do it after surgery. Well, the next day was July 4th, and I forced myself to do a very, very slow 30-some minute mile walk, and I kept my streak up now, and it's almost a year of doing a mile every single day, either getting outside and doing it or doing it on the treadmill, just forcing myself to do that and pushing my legs to do that, even though I don't want to. A lot of times I don't want to. I just force myself to do it, and I think it's really helped. It's been a big help keeping the running up. So it's hard when no one knows what you are going through. I really think everyone has something that they are going through, either if it's health-wise, mental illness, anything, family. They are going through something, and we never know. We can't see that on the outside looking at them. So it's always worth it just to be kind to people, and that will go a lot further than being mean. It really will. So Cinderella, be kind and have courage. I try to be as positive as I can, but trust me, it gets to me at times. It's really hard not to compare yourself being a certain age, not having a dream job, not being married, not having a family, when everyone else around you seems to do that. And it's like, what's wrong with me? What did I do? But it's not that case. It's just not my time yet. But I know God has a purpose for this, and if it's just sharing it with one person, so be it. At least I can help one person out there, and I got to keep that in mind. And also just keep in mind that we all are in different timings, and not to compare ourselves with this person or this person or this person. So my time will come. I do believe that, but it's hard at times, really is. So dating is hard with Lyme disease. I've been on a few dates. I went on a few dates in the beginning, and the guy he wasn't the best, and he moved and didn't tell me. So bye-bye. And then I went on some more dates, and I tried online dating, and it's just, I was like, forget it. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to lie to the person if it gets serious, but it's just not fun. So we'll see. I just think I haven't found the right one yet. That's true. I wish this upon nobody. I really do. I wish autoimmune diseases upon nobody. I can't imagine. I know going to Sophia, other people with Lyme disease, they have it much worse than me, and some others have it much better than me. So I can't complain. Some have seizures and need guide dogs with them. I can't imagine. Can't imagine, and my heart goes out to them. I can't barely deal with the joint pain at times, so I can't even imagine what they're dealing with on a next level, and just my heart goes towards them. So all right, so I just wanted to do this quick video. Well, not quick, it's a long video, I'm sorry. I just wanted to do this video for Lyme Disease Awareness Month and just share my story and my journey and where I've come from. And I always got to keep thinking, don't look to the past before Lyme disease. It's very hard to think. I was fit, I was a lot thinner, you know, getting faster at running times, and I am getting better at running times. Recently I was able to get my 10K down. My fastest 10K was 58 minutes, and recently I got it down to 102.59, I think, 57. So there is hope. There is hope. There's hope for me. It's getting there, and I'll get back down. It's just gonna take time. But I also forgot to mention, back in, I believe 2016, we spoke to Jeff Galloway at the Tinkerbell Half Marathon. So Jeff Galloway included me in his June 2016 newsletter. And if I have a screenshot, I'll include that. And it was very sweet of him to share my story, and people have told me they've seen it. And it's just, he is such a sweet man, and he always asks how I'm doing, if I'm doing better. And he's so just wonderful. I got advice for Dopey from him because I did the Dopey challenge in 2018, and I took his advice, and the walk running really helps with saving energy. So anyone interested in starting to run, I highly recommend his walk run, because you will do a lot better than just trying to dart running by yourself. If you are beginning, or just anybody out there, just try it. And it's not for everybody, I understand that, but it does really help. So there's a great big beautiful tomorrow, so don't give up. I hope this helps one person out there. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you've had Lyme yourself, comment below if you've had anything help, or if you know somebody and they've gotten better from it, what did they do? And give this video a thumbs up and click subscribe. I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.